The wind's on the camera. That may cause trouble. You can probably hear me. I'm loving the fact that Wayne Frost and others are giving me input on what's going on with these pigs in this pasture. This is that section that is brand new this year. That I opened it for the first time late last fall, and they took it down to bare sod really. And it's coming up, and little by little I'm reestablishing the ditching that I had done about 30-40 years ago. So I just thought I'd show you this. I'm going to climb up and tune up the ditches. I did not shut this water off. I've let it on. This is the area that I shut off, and I did want you to see maybe a little closer that new rooting that the pigs did. After I shut the water off, they got more interested in rooting that bank. As for the species that are growing in there, there's so many. I mean, on this lane, you can see white clover and this lovely, beautiful yellow, that's birdfoot trefoil. This is pretty much native. No, it was brought here by Europeans, at least some of it was, but now it's native. This is a pretty ragged recolonizing or reestablishing of cover here, which is to be understood. I mean, there was no seeding here at all. But this, there's two species here that seem to be coming on the strongest. I suspect they're both sedges. You know, you'd usually just say, oh, it's grass. I think that's a sedge, and I know that this real thin stuff, that's Pennsylvania sedge. This other, I'm not sure the name of it, but I think they're coming on first. And I'm beginning to wonder just how many true grasses there are in this area that are native. You know, most people just mow the lawn and say that's all grass. Well, even though they've planted it, most of it is not grass, it's other stuff. And this stuff that's native, especially in wetter lands, Kentucky bluegrass, I'm almost certain was imported. It's European. Well, I'm going to go up and take a look at the top line. Interesting that some of the pigs left that corn that I threw there to get them across the lane, and they promptly went out to rooting. Now this is the deeper, older rooting. There's, like, take a look at that little one. Like, even what looks like there's nothing there, that's just on the surface. 6 inches, 4-6 inches down, there's still plenty, and when the ground's soft enough, they go down and they keep working on that. But isn't this interesting right here? Pretty. Now that ditch has stayed in water for quite a while, and so all of that is colonized. That's that Pennsylvania sedge on the right. And right here where I'm standing, this might be wild carrot, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, there's various kinds of clover. But it came on strong, and the pigs so far don't seem to be grazing it. And up above that, now that's what it looked like. That's goat pasture. And all that erosion, that's because this was a mine face that a bulldozer just pushed soil down over it, and it never really, nothing ever really rooted deep into the stone again. Now here on this side of the fence where the pigs haven't gotten to, this is still pretty darn wild. I did do some pruning, but I just wondered if you'd recognize this plant. You probably should. This is crown vetch, introduced here. My mom, she really wanted crown vetch here, and we got some established. It's a little hard to establish on this ground, but that plant actually has become, for a while anyway, was a problem in hayfields because it grew so thick it would just clog the mower. I'm pretty sure when I bring the pigs over this far, they'll probably just eat that. And this stuff, this is honeysuckle, I think. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong in this. This is a vine that you wouldn't think it would be bothersome, but you can hardly walk through it.